Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you to step into a new level of living, into a reality where abundance is not something far off or reserved for a select few, but a state of being that is available to all of us, including you. This moment, right here and now, is the turning point. You didn't come across this message by accident. You were drawn here because something deep inside you is ready to unlock a greater flow of abundance, prosperity, and wealth in your life. You are ready to move from limitation to liberation, from lack to luxury, from surviving to thriving. But let me make something clear from the very beginning. Abundance is not just about money, it's a mindset. It's a vibration. It's a relationship you build with life itself. Money, in its essence, is a tool, a symbol, an energy. It is not inherently good or bad. It's simply an amplifier. If you're a generous person, money will magnify your generosity. If you're a fearful person, money, or the lack of it, will magnify that fear. So, to attract more money into your life, you must first evolve internally. You must align your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with wealth consciousness. Because no matter how hard you work on the outside, if your inner world is ruled by scarcity, no amount of hustle will create lasting abundance. This journey we're about to go on is not just about financial gain. It's about breaking free from inherited beliefs, societal programming, and self-imposed limitations. It's about creating a new blueprint for prosperity. It's about becoming magnetic to money not by chasing it but by attracting it, naturally, powerfully, and consistently. Are you ready? Then let's unlock abundance together. Everything begins with the way you think. If you constantly dwell in thoughts of "I can't afford this," or "money doesn't come easily to me," you're reinforcing a scarcity loop. Flip the script. Train your mind to look for opportunities instead of obstacles. Practice gratitude, especially for the little things, because what you appreciate, appreciates. Say this daily: I live in a world of endless opportunities and unlimited wealth. Everything that manifests in your external reality first originates from your internal belief system. And when it comes to money, your mindset is the gatekeeper. If you believe the world is filled with scarcity, lack, and limitation, then your life will mirror those beliefs, not because those conditions are objectively true, but because your perceptions determine your experience. The thoughts you hold create your expectations shape your actions, and your actions produce your outcomes. Adopting an abundance mindset means choosing to see the universe as supportive, generous, and overflowing with opportunities. It's realizing that wealth is not finite, it's expansive and accessible. It's not a pie where someone else's success means there's less for you. The more people create, the more abundance is generated for all. Begin by consciously shifting your inner dialogue. Stop saying "I can't afford this," and replace it with "How can I afford this?" Or "What steps can I take to create this in my life?" This seemingly small change rewires your mind to look for possibilities instead of shutting them down. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is one of the most powerful vibrational states. When you focus on what you already have, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Gratitude roots you in a state of sufficiency, not desperation. And when you feel that you already have enough, you naturally become a magnet for more. Train yourself to recognize opportunities where others see obstacles. Choose faith over fear. Look for evidence of abundance in nature, in relationships, in the little miracles of daily life. These repeated moments of awareness create a powerful neural pattern, one that orients you toward wealth, creativity, and growth. Most of us carry subconscious blocks that repel wealth. Beliefs like "money is the root of all evil" or "rich people are greedy." These thoughts are often inherited, not chosen. You must confront and clear these limiting beliefs. Replace them with empowering truths such as "money is a tool for good" and "wealth expands my ability to serve others." Most people operate under financial ceilings they don't even realize they've built for themselves. These invisible barriers are constructed from limiting beliefs, deep-seated narratives about money that are often inherited from family, culture, religion, or past experiences. These beliefs can be incredibly sneaky, operating silently in the background, shaping your behaviors and financial decisions without your conscious awareness. Some of the most common limiting beliefs sound like: "Money is the root of all evil." "Rich people are selfish or corrupt." "I have to work extremely hard to earn just enough." "I'm not smart or educated enough to be wealthy." "If I make too much money, people will judge or reject me." These beliefs are not facts, they are mental scripts. And as long as you hold on to them, they will dictate your financial reality. To clear them, you must first identify them. Pay attention to the thoughts you think when you're making financial decisions. Journal your fears and doubts. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? And is this belief serving my highest potential? Then begin to challenge and reframe them. Replace "money is evil" with "money is a neutral tool. I can use it to amplify my values and create good." Replace "I'm not worthy" with "I deserve abundance as much as anyone else." You can also use techniques like affirmations, visualization, emotional freedom technique (EFT), or even inner child work to heal the root causes of your money wounds. Remember, money doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to confidence, clarity, and belief. When you release the energetic anchors that are holding you down, you begin to rise, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. When you visualize yourself living a wealthy life, feeling the emotions of joy, security, and freedom, you begin to program your inner world to accept this as your truth. Create a vivid mental movie of your abundant future, and replay it every single day. Your subconscious mind is the blueprint generator for your life. It governs over 90% of your behaviors, decisions, and emotional responses. And one of the most powerful ways to reprogram your subconscious for wealth is through the consistent practice of visualization. Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's mental rehearsal. Olympic athletes do it. World-class performers do it. Successful entrepreneurs do it. Why? Because the brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you repeatedly visualize your desired financial reality with clarity and emotion, your brain begins to treat it as familiar. It stops seeing it as a far-off fantasy and starts viewing it as achievable, even expected. So, take time every day, preferably in the morning or before bed, to close your eyes and immerse yourself in your ideal financial life. See yourself checking your bank account and feeling joy instead of anxiety. Picture yourself living in the home of your dreams, traveling freely, investing wisely, giving generously, and feeling completely supported by your financial reality. But don't just see it, feel it. Emotions are the fuel that supercharge your visualization. Feel the excitement, the peace, the confidence, the gratitude. Let those feelings wash over you until your nervous system becomes comfortable with wealth. When you feel wealthy before you are wealthy, you accelerate the manifestation process because your energy becomes a match for what you desire. Consistency is key. A 5-minute visualization done every day is more effective than a 1-hour session once a month. Over time, you'll notice your behavior aligning naturally with your vision. You'll begin making choices that serve your goals, noticing opportunities you once ignored, and attracting people and circumstances that align with your wealth blueprint. Money doesn't come from wishing, it flows through channels of action. But not all action is equal. Inspired action feels exciting, meaningful, and expansive. It's that business idea that gives you chills. That investment opportunity you can't stop thinking about. That skill you feel called to develop. Listen to your intuition and act on what aligns with your purpose. The law of attraction only works when it's paired with the law of action. You can visualize, journal, and affirm all day long, but if you're not taking real-world steps to improve your financial reality, you're only halfway there. Abundance doesn't fall from the sky, it flows through the channels you create through action. But not just any action, inspired and aligned action. There's a difference between forced hustle and soul-driven movement. Inspired action feels alive. It comes from a place of clarity and inner guidance. It often arises after a moment of silence, meditation, or sudden insight. It may come as a nudge to start a business, take a course, apply for a new job, write a proposal, or reach out to a potential client or mentor. Aligned action is in harmony with your goals, values, and vision. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what truly matters. Many people stay busy with tasks that don't actually move them closer to financial freedom. They stay stuck in preparation, perfectionism, or procrastination. Instead, start acting from your future self, the version of you who already has the money, confidence, and freedom you desire. Ask yourself, what would my financially empowered self do in this situation? Then do that. Money rewards clarity, confidence, and movement. When you take steps, no matter how small, you activate momentum. And once momentum is activated, abundance begins to flow more freely. Opportunities show up. People notice. Doors open. Action is the bridge between the spiritual and material. It brings your inner transformation into outer expression. Without it, your dreams remain dreams. With it, your dreams become your life. Energy is contagious. If you constantly engage with people who complain about money, fear the future, and dwell in lack, you will absorb that energy. Choose to surround yourself, both physically and digitally, with mentors, books, and communities that embody abundance. Feed your mind daily with wealth consciousness. Environment shapes belief. You become a product of the people, environments, and energy you surround yourself with. If you spend your time around people who constantly complain about money, believe success is impossible, or shame those who seek wealth, you're absorbing their frequency, even if you don't agree with them consciously. Energy is contagious. If your environment is dominated by fear, limitation, or mediocrity, your mindset and results will reflect that. Conversely, when you place yourself in high vibrational environments, around people who talk about possibilities, who invest in themselves, who uplift and inspire, you rise to meet that energy. Take an honest inventory of your circle. Do the people around you elevate your thinking or drag you down? Do they encourage your goals or mock them? Do they talk about growth or gossip? If your environment is not nourishing your abundance mindset, it's time to make changes, not necessarily by cutting everyone off, but by expanding your exposure to empowering influences. Read books on wealth consciousness. Watch videos and listen to podcasts from financially successful people who are also spiritually and emotionally grounded. Join mastermind groups or online communities that focus on growth, entrepreneurship, or investing. Fill your digital space, your feed, your inbox, your phone, with energy that aligns with wealth. Your environment either nourishes your vision or suffocates it. Choose wisely. Abundance is not about hoarding, it's about circulation. Money must flow. When you give from a place of generosity, you open yourself to receive more. Whether it's donating, tipping generously, or helping someone in need, giving tells the universe, I have more than enough. Equally, receive with gratitude and without guilt. The more open you are to receiving, the more abundance will find you. Money is energy, and energy is meant to flow. The more freely you allow money to circulate in and out of your life, the more abundance you attract. But many people block this flow through fear. Fear of losing money, fear of not having enough, fear of giving too much. And in doing so, they unknowingly signal to the universe that they don't trust in abundance. Giving is a powerful spiritual act. When you give, freely, joyfully, and without expectation, you align yourself with the truth that you have more than enough. You affirm to yourself and the universe, I trust that more will come. Whether it's donating to a cause you care about, tipping generously, supporting a friend's business, or simply buying a meal for someone in need, giving opens up channels of grace and reciprocity. But just as important as giving is the ability to receive. Many people struggle to receive, whether it's compliments, help, money, or gifts, because they feel unworthy or guilty. This creates an energetic blockage. If you can't receive with gratitude, you cut off half the abundance equation. Practice saying thank you without deflection. Allow yourself to be supported. Let others give to you. The more you receive with grace, the more you signal to the universe that you're a worthy container for wealth. Remember, giving and receiving are not opposites, they are two sides of the same coin. Master both, and money will begin to flow into your life with greater ease and joy. Wealth is not always an overnight miracle. It's often a result of consistent belief, action, and alignment over time. Don't give up just because the results aren't immediate. Seeds take time to grow. Trust the process. Keep watering your dreams with faith, focus, and effort. The universe always rewards those who stay the course. We live in a culture obsessed with instant results. But real abundance, the kind that is lasting, stable, and meaningful, often requires time to cultivate. Just as a tree doesn't bear fruit the day after it's planted, financial abundance takes time to grow. And in that space between intention and manifestation, you must learn the art of patience and persistence. Patience is not passive waiting. It is active trust. It's the confidence that even when results aren't visible, the seeds you've planted are growing beneath the surface. Many people give up too early, not because their dreams are impossible, but because they don't allow enough time for them to mature. Persistence is the daily decision to show up for your vision. It means continuing to visualize, take action, work on your mindset, and align with your purpose, even when there's no immediate payoff. It's easy to believe in abundance when money is flowing. The real power is believing even when it's not, yet. Every step you take, every shift in belief, every act of courage, it all adds up. Results compound. Breakthroughs often come after periods of silence, frustration, or doubt. But those who stay the course are the ones who are ultimately rewarded. Trust the timing of your journey. Let go of the need to control every detail. Focus instead on who you are becoming. Because it's not just about having money, it's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts, creates, and maintains it. So let this be your turning point. The moment you stop waiting for abundance to show up and start becoming the person who creates it. You don't need permission. You don't need luck. What you need is already within you: clarity, belief, courage, and action. Money is not a mystery. It's a mirror. It reflects how you think, how you feel, and how boldly you live. And the more you align your thoughts with abundance, the more your reality will mirror prosperity. You are not here to struggle. You are not here to shrink. You are here to rise, to live fully, give freely, and receive openly. Your abundance is not coming. It's already here. So go out and claim it. The world is waiting for your expansion. Thank you, and here's to your limitless abundance.